an artist is an inspired human being, which means that a lot of you are artists a lot, and your art might not look like a painting. It might not look like a three-act play, but you are an artist nonetheless. I, in fact, just finished facilitating a multi-day online retreat in which we meditate and make art. It's a very cool combination. Let's pin that and we'll talk about it down the road. Until then, I want to mainly tell you one thing that I thought was really neat about the retreat. Not so much the content, just a little supernatural moment I had within it. So, whenever these things happen where we meditate or we dance or maybe we do a little yoga or something, and we're tapped in to all that is, the divine that runs through all things. Some neat synchronicities will rise to the surface. We may be moved to various emotions. And because we were all over the world, we were Pacific Northwest all the way to New Zealand and everything in between, Greece, the Appalachians, Colorado, on and on, Amsterdam. So, or I guess that was the Netherlands, Stowe, Vermont. Very, very lovely spots, actually. Artists, it seems like, must decide to live in lovely spots. So we were streamed and spanning time zones. And for one person in particular, it was tomorrow. And we got a little bit close over this time. It wasn't really that much time, but there was a sort of isolated intimacy via our Zoom windows and perhaps our shared vibes, or maybe we all came from the same soul tree lineage. And this person from New Zealand was waking up at 6 a.m. into tomorrow. And we did a fade away to end. So we're on the Zoom call, and the instruction was to leave when you felt ready to leave. And everyone took up that invitation and slowly started to disappear one by one. And I stayed on because it was my Zoom room, so I was the last to go. But I noticed when the person who came from tomorrow left, I had waterworks. It was really moving. And I'm not exactly sure why, but I loved it. I thought, where did this tenderness appear from? Where did this touch happen? And I've never been to New Zealand. I've often felt a draw to go, but it was so special. I just absolutely loved it. And this day is sort of full of strong energy. I'm in a country that's volatile right now. All bets are off. Things are going sideways every which way till Sunday. And yet there's so much peace within and without, and chaos within and without. Why don't we leave it there? I don't know that I really expanded too much on what this channel is. I'm going to try to get better with that. I'm trying to get better with the algorithm. So I'll give you a call to action as I learn, especially from the youngers, on the 5 things you can do to help your audience grow. So if you would like to put in the comments what your super tights might look like. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the heck are super tights? So let's just pretend you're a superhero, super heroine, super shero. You're probably going to want super tights, especially if you have a superpower like flying, because if you're flying up in the air, your legs are going to get really cold if you don't have tights. So, what would yours look like? And I'll go first because I have the mic. My super shiro tights would be tight, sparkles for sure, black, just because it's slimming. And I would also have a feature that supported my mid-level super heroine ability, and that's to locomote. And it would be sort of like little wings on the side seam. So the little wings, just like almost like a fin on the side, but they wouldn't be very large. So 2 inches, that's why we call them little wings, because they wouldn't be very large. And maybe, 5 centimeters if you're a metrics person, metric system person. And they would help with that locomoting forward. So that's what my super tights look like. Put your super tight description in the comments, and I will catch you around the bend. Thanks for stopping by. Yours in carrying the light.